thank you guys for joining us here. We're going to record this one, and for anyone that jumps in later, we'll just kind of let them come along with us and send this out. So if you guys want to review it after the fact or want to share it with anyone else within your team, we'll make sure to get it to you and send it out to everyone else on the newsletter that is interested in applying that way. But we wanted to put together, this is just an opportunity to kind of discuss in a little more detail as to how and why to apply for the Arkansas Governor's Awards and what that is, and why it can benefit you and your organization, and kind of what we do in putting this together for everything. So we got an introduction slide, I think, here. I'm Max Avery. I am the vice chair, and I'm also running the awards application committee. So it's the party planning committee from the office, basically, is what it is. But we're trying to get people aware of what the awards are, invite them to apply for it, and just get more participation as we continue to grow. And I'll get into a little bit more about how we're expanding the event. So we also have Brittany Scott on this call, who is a recipient herself from last year. Michelle Rimmerscheid was kind enough to join us. She's been helping out a tremendous amount on this front as well. And Heidi Whitman, who you've probably interacted with at some point, who is our coordinator for the Arkansas deck. So if you guys have anything you want to add, Brittany, Michelle, Heidi?
No, that sounds good.
Cool. All right. Next slide then, please. All right. So, the application forms. This is pretty straightforward in getting to it, but we have this link here. You can find it easily on the website. That form will come up here. Let it load. Cool. And you'll scroll down here. We have our traditional application, which has been for those that are the actual exporters within the state. We've had this award going on for a while, but we have decided this year to expand this to have a service provider category as well. So there is a separate application for people that are export service providers. So what is that? The export service providers are all of the companies that provide the support and infrastructure for the exporters to get their goods and services out of the country. So we have a lot of partners we've worked with over the years that have been both deck members and friends of the deck that have participated in helping us along the way and doing everything they could to kind of grow exports within Arkansas as a whole. And we just thought it was only right to start recognizing some of them as well, and allow them to bring in an application and hopefully take home an award themselves to be able to share kind of their successes and their story with everybody as well. The application, Heidi, if you want to take it over to the page one, I'll kind of knock through that.
Okay.
I'm going to get through all the boring stuff on the front end, so you guys don't have to fall asleep on me. So this application has kind of everything you'll have on here. We prefer to get them electronically. You're welcome to mail it in if you need to, but if you can fill it out either in Acrobat PDF or just fill it out on paper and scan it back in and email it back to us, that helps us keep track of it and be able to receive it and review it a little bit more easily. The application itself, basically we just need to collect some information about your company, and we're going to have info on your demographics and kind of what your export growth is. And so the main elements that we look at when we are reviewing applications and deciding who we want to highlight as a Governor's Awards recipient is companies that have provided growth within their organization and within the state in their export part of their business. So we try to find people that have started at one point, and then hopefully, through efforts of their own or through efforts of working alongside the deck and deck members, have been able to increase that export revenue year over year in a significant way, and show that they are continuing on an uptrend and increasing exports there. So your total international sales and percentage of revenue, your total revenue, are numbers that we do have to review with this. That's probably going to be the most complicated part of getting this form filled out, I think, if you don't have that kind of divided up in your accounting. But it's honestly a good thing for you to know as well. So if that's not something that you have been tracking, this is a good opportunity to kind of get the books in order so that you can start looking at what your domestic sales are versus your international sales and see where your focus can be in that. So you can know how that is changing and what that's going to look like over the coming years as your industry continues to expand. So go to the next slide, please. And so this governor's award ceremony, we do have set that we are going to be reviewing these. I think we want them all in August 18th. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
We need to have all these in by August 18th, preferably earlier, so we can kind of start looking through them and kind of review what that process is. So we go ahead. I was going to say we have categories that we've had from last year. We are obviously going to be adding in the service provider categories with this, but the categories are not something that is set in stone. We have kind of a working pool of categories that we go with on this, and we have adapted some of that a little bit since COVID, just because there have been some things that kind of made sense in the post-COVID world, and we wanted to highlight people that were resilient in their exports and continued to provide growth and benefit that community as they went forward in very uncertain times as export providers. But I will say that the categories we had last year worked well, but don't think that you're pigeonholed into one specific area when you put this in. I want to get everybody in here. We'll go through the categories and kind of figure out where everyone fits best and start making our decision process go forward from that. So what do you have, Heidi?
Oh, just that the export service provider form is a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They'll have different set of information on their application for that, just due to the nature of the business that way. So
right.
Heidi, you want to talk about DoubleTree?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, maybe we could have Brittany tell us about her stuff. Yeah. Let's let Brittany talk.
Did it unmute?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, hi guys. My name is Brittany Scott. I own Smart Reproduction, which is we actually export American sheep and goat genetics internationally as our product. So we're a little outside of the box from what RDEC has had in the past. But winning this award, well, I guess first of all, like Max said, applying for this award, we had some colleagues that were in debt that really encouraged us to apply. Michelle was one of them. And we really weren't sure what RDEC was about. We really weren't sure about this award. Definitely didn't think we would be considered one of the top at all. But going through the application process, really digging into our numbers, seeing what the trends are, it was very, very important for our company because it's like Max says, being a company owner, you're a builder and you're constantly doing something. And this kind of made us do our homework, and we learned a lot about ourselves, and we're like, well, that's pretty cool. And then when we won, it was, I mean, we were over the moon. I would have never dreamed. But I will say, as far as what it has done for our company, anything on the internet stays on the internet forever. So we have had new customers who have Googled our company that have found the article in the Democrat Gazette and have asked us about it, and then cited that article as a reason that they reached out to our customer as a new company. So just the street cred, I guess, that this has given us has been really good from our buyers. And then to let them know that we are progressive and involved in something like RDEC has also been really powerful tool. But really more importantly, getting us involved in RDEC and plugged in. This was a great way to introduce ourselves to the group. And I think the networking aspect and what we've been able to learn in just the past year has really leveled us up for sure.
I have your video from last year. You want to see that? Let's see if we can pull that up.
It's a good video. There we go.
Play it.
Owner and operator of Smart Reproduction, located in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I would like to thank the governor and the Arkansas District Export Council for this amazing honor in recognizing our company's hard work. Let me show you what we do. Smart Reproduction is an international embryo and semen export company. We work with sheep and goats, and we ship our products worldwide. Our company is creating a new industry. Sheep and goat products for export is not something that is common like it is in other industries such as cattle and swine. It was created from the need and international buyers reaching out to our company for these products. Our products are used in breed up programs worldwide. In these programs, we are taking elite American genetics and using them in developing countries primarily to make the native goats better. So in other countries, goats are used for meat, milk, and fiber. We collect American genetics here and ship them frozen to our clients internationally. Agriculture as a whole is primarily a male-dominated industry. Winning this award as a woman-owned small business is very important to us, as our company primarily employs the majority of females. Through our products and going to developing nations, through our breed up programs, we're also empowering the women on an international scale within those countries to be able to provide for themselves and also produce an income for their family. We would like to congratulate the other finalists and again thank the governor and the Arkansas District Export Council for this prestigious award. We're very excited for the international platform it will give our business, and we're very excited to see our growth in the future.
Cool. Awesome. That's really good. I hadn't watched that one in a while. So
yeah, so it's amazing how much the center itself has changed since then, and my hair was much blonder then. But anyway.
It's funny. What else we got? I want to say kind of that video that got put together there. We try to get something similar to that for our award recipients, just to kind of highlight things. And so that's something that you could also repurpose on your social media and continue to drive some interest that way. And last year with the awards, we did get coverage from PBS came and filmed the event and did a stream with it. Talk Business and Arkansas Money and Politics did some really nice write-ups for the award ceremony itself, and kind of highlighted the recipients there. Arkansas Democrat ran some. And so I think that the media exposure is going to kind of continue to snowball from here. We've traditionally not had as much coverage as we did last year. And I think now that we got that going, we'll kind of continue to be able to grow that. And so another great benefit of being able to do it is just, being able to get that that notoriety in the media and on the internet, kind of like what Brittany was saying there. Is that's something that as someone that in a previous company, I received this award and the E award at a national level. And just like she said, there's a ton of people that would stumble on a press release or a write-up about it, and they would decide to give us a shot because they saw that there was some official recognition there that, well, obviously these people must be doing something right if they got recognized that way. So I think it's a really good way to highlight your business. And I think that's a really good point, Brittany. So we do have the award ceremony date set. Heidi got the 6th at the Doubletree. We have traditionally had this at the governor's mansion with Governor Sanders doing some renovations at the governor's mansion. It just wasn't going to be practical to do this year. But I think that although we love the governor's mansion and have really enjoyed being able to host the event there, it's a great venue. It also has some size restrictions that by us moving to the Doubletree, we're going to be able to expand this. And I think that in doing so, this next year coming up is going to be a lot bigger event with a lot more networking opportunity, and we'll be able to get a lot more media coverage with it. So I'm sad that we're not going to be at the governor's mansion, but I'm really excited to see what potential growth it might bring along with it that way. So anyone have any questions for anyone up here, what we can answer for you? Silence.
Feel free to introduce yourselves too. We'd love to meet you, so to speak, at least virtually. Okay, everybody needs another cup.
Sorry, I was trying to get my my camera going. Can you guys see me and hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, my name is Holly Phillips. I am from Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, in Northeast Arkansas.
Okay.
I work in Pocahontas, Arkansas. I work at Riverbank, and I tuned into this. One of my colleagues actually saw this award. I think he's pretty familiar with what it is and everything. And he said, Holly, I really think that not necessarily for Riverbank, but our president and CEO is also in Delta Peanuts. And so he said, maybe tune into this, see if this is something that maybe, not necessarily Riverbank, but Delta Peanuts might be interested in. Arkansas is known for rice. Arkansas is also kind of known for beans, soybeans, but peanuts isn't something that Arkansas has really ever really made an impact on global trading before. And so I just wanted to tune in, see if this was something that we might be interested in for the peanut industry and global trade.
Love to see it. As long as you can bring some peanuts.
I could probably make that happen. There are big, huge piles of them right now. So
no, I think that would be a great. We had the agricultural award category. So I think that would fit well within that. We'd love to see the application and be able to review it. And I think that's really cool. So
okay, perfect. Thank you.
And if you have questions, Michelle's easy to get a hold of. I'm relatively easy to get a hold of. Feel free to shoot us an email. Heidi can put that slide back up too with the contact info.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to write any of that down, and shoot us an email, give us a call. If you get stuck, don't stress. We'll work.
Okay.
Sometimes when you start filling out those blanks on things, it can get to be a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway,
Holly, y'all are right down the road, literally.
I saw that you were from Jonesboro, so yes, that's awesome.
I would definitely love to connect, and if y'all need help with the application, we'd be more than happy to help.
Okay, awesome.
Do goats eat
Thank you.
Yes, I would love some peanut hay. That would
okay.
Be fabulous if we could make that happen.
Peanut hay. Okay.
Peanut hay. Okay, that sounds like a very specialized product.
Rob, do you have anything you want to add in? Here, I see you down there, but I hadn't heard you. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, in the constraints of time that we have here, I told everyone I'd try to get through this as quickly as possible so we could get back to work this week. Then we will do that. If anyone has any questions, how do we go back one more slide? I think there's one that has everybody's contact on it. If you made it.
Oh, the one that has everybody's contact.
Yeah, just in case. So they've got it.
Oops, sorry. Too far. There we go.
There's that. If you guys want to screenshot that or write it down real quick. Oh, I see Rob. Rob, did you want to say anything? Can't hear you.
Mute.
Yeah, but I can't hear you. He's not muted. I think his mic's on the wrong mic, maybe.
Oh, okay.
In the settings. It happens to me sometimes. It'll switch to my headset randomly.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not yet.
Take out your earphones. Yeah.
Well, it's fine. I still got nothing.
No, it's still, yeah.
if you go to the Zoom app and the actual settings on it, there's a audio tab that has your microphone and video settings. Nope. Worth a shot. Shoot us an email or give us a call and we'll answer anything you got that way. And and we'll save this, like I said, and send this back out to everybody so everyone can go back and review it. Appreciate you all joining us. Sorry to kind of blast through it, but I know people like to get back to work too. So it's been a short week because of the holiday. So want to make sure we get caught up. But
right. And remember, August 18th is when they're due, and send them to me. Ask questions of Max or Michelle or Brittany. If you don't remember an email or you need an email or phone number, just holler at me, coordinator@exportarkansas.org, and I will get you connected.
Yeah. I just want to add, Rob, I see in the background the Ledger sign. My husband actually works at the Ledger. That's right down the street. So looks like Brittany, you've got Holly at the local pairing. Rob, you've got me if you want to meet up and chat about it. I think just the coolest part about the deck is just learning about all the businesses here in Arkansas and getting that promotion. And I think the last time we checked, we're like 26th in exporting, and that's our goal here, is just to boost that and get Arkansas to the top. So it's really great to hear about all these businesses, and we hope that you'll apply and ask us questions if you're nervous. I think Brittany can speak to it. Probably seemed a little daunting at first, but you did it and you won, and now are the tech too.
Well, I will have to say, Holly, it's very important that we bring another win to the Delta.
Amen. We had such a fun meeting out there in April. Yeah, Jonesboro. That was so fabulous.
Cool. Well, appreciate you all. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking the time, and we look forward to reviewing your applications.